Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Stop Co-op Shop. This is Colin and today we're going to start part 2 of Quest 9. Now there's one thing that I missed. Icarus during one of the time phases didn't heal by 1 because of his troll ring. I will take that. So instead of having 5 damage, he'll only have 4 damage. Yay! Yay for small favors. Now, to start this round, so just so you understand, this Hellspawn is considered 3 characters. He's got a flame form, which we don't have to worry about, but he's going to have demonic spells. He could potentially go airborne, which would mean that only ranged attacks can hit him. So what I'm thinking of doing to start off with, I'd love to start with Ariel. I'd love to have her go and Mana Bolt him. I think she's got that one ready. No, she doesn't have that one ready. She has Dancing Lights to reduce his attack, but she can attack him while he's airborne. My other 2 can't because they're both melee. So I'm going to go with Thorgar. I'm going to first try and hit him as hard as I can with my Thunder Strike, and then hopefully I can bash him out of my space so I can run over to Waypoint Token 4. Of course, right now, Thorgar is bleeding just like Icarus, so he's going to use his free action, which will cause him to take a point of damage, but he's going to heal 2 HP, so he actually is going to heal that damage and the one that's on him, and he's going to do the level 4 here, so it's going to take 3 time to come back, but he's going to heal all of his conditions, which includes bleeding and that 1 permanent damage that he took. Both of these have been removed. We're then going to use our first action to focus our attack. So we have 4 automatic successes. We're going to roll 1 red and 2 blue. And that was terrible. So I'm going to use Thorgar's ability to re-roll 2 dice. I'm going to re-roll these 2. Let's get rid of this one. Come on, be something good. Oh, that's definitely better. We are going to be able to give him a critical. So let's go ahead and grab that first. Let's see what he gets. He's going to get -1 to his attack. I will take that. We're then hitting him for a total damage of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total damage. He gets to roll 4 blue dice, and if he gets a star, that's considered a defense as well. So he gets 1, 2 defense. So out of the 6 damage, he'll only take 4, but that puts him from 15 down to 11. And I love this because I feel like I'm playing Lord of the Rings. We'll knock him down to 11 health. Because we dealt damage to him, the Menace token is going to increase to 2 on Thorgar. But Thorgar's not done. That was only his first action. His second action is going to be to use his Blessed Hammers. We are so going to hope here that we are going to be able to bash him. If we can bash him out of our space, we can run over to Waypoint 4. So we have 1 automatic success. Normally, any other attack other than Arcane would be reduced by 1, but this is also an Arcane projectile attack. So we have 1 there, and then we've got these 2. We'll roll them up. Oh, that's terrible. Remember that we can use our Ghost Soul form, each of us, once per round. So we're going to have Ariel within range 2. A target hero can reroll any hit or defense dice. Let's try that again. Let's give Thorgar one more chance. Come on, we need a lightning bolt so bad here. We got a lightning bolt. Okay, so we only hit him for 2 damage, but the big thing is we could either do a critical or a bash. We're definitely going to do the bash. I'll resolve that in a second. Let me first move these. He did take 2 damage, potential 2 damage, so he'll roll 2 dice for defense. He blocks 1. He doesn't block the other because he needs a star. So he actually gets knocked down to 10 because of these hammers. Wow, that's awesome. We'll bash him out of our space and into this space. And then, as Thorgar, we will use our Ghost form to heal 2 HP on Icarus. That now means Icarus only has 2 points of damage on him. That's great, but he is bleeding. He's going to take a ton of damage this round when he activates. Thorgar then is going to run over here. Unfortunately, he is going to be with Ariel, but I think that's worth it. And now we'll find out what he is going to do to us. Let's draw this top one. Okay, activate 2 enemies. That will activate him. So remember, the master enemies work a little bit different than the other enemies. They will only target their vengeful hero, the hero that has this menace token. So that means he's going towards Thorgar. No questions asked. Thorgar is within range 2. So he is going to use Hell and then attack with Tail and then move 1 area. We have for Hell, which sounds wonderful, each hero suffers 1 HP and then must roll a blue die. So the first thing is I'm going to have everyone take 1 point of damage. That will put Icarus at 3. Thorgar, that's his first one. And Ariel, that will be her second one. That's what I'm the most worried about. Then we have each hero will roll that blue die, and depending upon what they roll, these certain effects will happen. Thorgar will go first. He'll roll. He gets a shield. The shield for Thorgar is the hero gets -1 hit and -1 armor until the time phase. Okay, I'll notate that. Then we'll do Ariel next. She gets a lightning bolt. The hero becomes exhausted. Oh, I've got to look up what that does. An exhausted hero cannot perform action activities. Discard the exhausted token at the end of the hero's next turn. Ugh. So she can still attack, but she can't do something like focus. And finally, let's do Icarus. He will get a star. The hero must shift one of his used powers. Doesn't have any used powers. Yes! Okay, well, at least that one was good. But you know, of course, he's not done. He's then going to attack with his tail. That's going to have 3 auto successes. He'll also roll 1 blue and 1 red, and the fun part is it's AoE, so he's going to hit Ariel as well. Oh, man. 3 auto successes. Okay, that's good. He just got the star. That's a bash, so he's going to bash them out of that location, I think. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's do Ariel first, and she's going to be the scariest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 total damage. She does have 2 magic armor. That's going to soak 2 of that damage, which is great. But then we have to roll. She can roll up to 2 blue dice for defense, and she gets 2 shields. Oh. All right, but she is going to have to be bashed or knocked out of that location. For Thorgar, he currently has no armor, but he can roll 4 blue dice for the 4 hits that are coming at him. So he'll roll them up. He has a lightning bolt that lets him re-roll any defense dice. So we're going to keep this shield, and we're going to re-roll all 3 of these. Because I need some shields. I need some shields. Okay, we got 1 shield, and that's considered a shield. So we had 3 shields. We actually only took 1 damage from that. That will be our 2nd point of damage. Oh, you know, I'll keep it for next time. I forgot I did have 1 magic armor. We'll use that next time, I am sure. But they'll both get bashed out of that location. We'll bash both of them over to here, let's say, and then this Hellspawn will move 1 area towards them. Okay, who's next? We could do Ariel, but I don't think we're quite ready for that. I think I'm going to have Icarus go next. He's going to take some damage, but I don't know what else we're going to do. He's going to take 1 step in here for his movement. That's going to cause him to gain 1 wound. So now he has 4 damage. He's then going to attack, so that's going to cause a wound, and he's going to use a focus, so that's going to cause a wound. So he took 2 more wounds. That means he has 6 damage. He has 4 automatic successes. He's going to roll 4 blue dice. And that is great. We're going to slow him too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total damage. We have a lightning and we have a star. So that means we can ignore armor. He doesn't have any, but we can slow him. A slowed enemy will select its behavior rule as usual during its next activation, but it will perform only the first sentence of the rule until that period. So right now we're doing a total of 7 damage to him. He's going to roll 4 blue dice to defend. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, man, all of those were successful. So he only took 3 damage. So he'll go from 10 down to 7. I was hoping it was going to be better than that. And that's going to also push the menace token that's on Thorgar down to 1. Then what do you guys think about living dangerously? Because I like living dangerously. We are going to activate our 2nd action. This means we have 5, 6, 7 damage on us. Ow. But we are going to attack him a 2nd time. And if we roll, well, we can't roll any of that critical because we're only rolling blue dice. But still, I will take a 2nd attack with the sea fin. We have 3 automatic successes instead of 4. And we roll up. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could slow him again, but he can only have... Oh, wait. If you are supposed to take another one of these conditions, if you can't, you automatically suffer 1 wound. So he will take a point of damage for that. He'll go down to 6 for that. And we're hitting him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total damage. Okay. Now we have to roll no shields. That's not going to happen. No shields. Yeah, that's 3 shields. But we still did what? 7 minus 3 is 4. So we did 4 points of damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 2 freaking health. Oh, and let's see. Icarus has a total of 5 health. Yeah, this is going to be fun. And now, because he did more damage to the Balrog, or the Hellspawn, whoops, this is going to stay at the 1, but now it's going to go to Icarus. So he's going to attack Icarus. Oh wait, I'm going to do one more thing. It's going to cause me to take another point of damage, but we are going to use our Soul Shout here for Icarus. The Soul Shout is target enemy suffers bash. We're going to bash him out of our space. You're going to see why, because we slowed him. Pushing him out of our location is absolutely amazing. I have to say, being able to use our ghost abilities is so amazing. I love this quest. It's so fun to think of. I've got 3 more options of things to do. Oh, it's just great. Okay, we have activate all wounded enemies. Yeah, he's wounded, so he's definitely going to activate. You know, I'm realizing that we didn't need to bash him out to have this work regardless. I was all excited about this, but still, within range 0-1, he's going to move to engage, and there's a period. So that's all he's going to do for his activation because he was slowed. We will then discard this slowed token. And there's something else I missed, you guys. He had -1 hit on all those attacks. I'm just going to leave it. I totally missed it. It's my fault. All he's going to do now is move into this space. And now Ariel, who cannot do any actions, can do 1 combat action and try and take him out. Maybe. Well, I'm going to catch us up on one other thing. The Balrog, or Hellspawn, should have 2 more health. And you know why? Because Icarus's attacks were not arcane. And he has -1 to all attacks but arcane attacks. So he actually has 4 health. Bummer. Okay, so that means we're going to go to Ariel's turn. She, I believe, can power this up. It's not considered an action. So we're going to use 2 of our soul shards to power that up. That gives us 2 automatic successes. Let's see what we can do with our 1 red and 2 blue. Oh, that's only 3 hits. I'm going to go ahead and use our Arcane Robe to re-roll 1 hit or defense die. So I'll remove this one. This one is what it is. Let's roll it. And we got a shield. We're only doing 3 damage. So there's no way we're taking him out. We'll then go ahead and roll the 3 blue dice for the 3 hits. And he gets 2 defense. So he only takes 1 point of damage. So he's down to 3. Unfortunately, she is going to get the Menace token as well. She will be able to discard the Exhaust token at least. And you know what? She can still do a move activity. She just can't do an action activity. So I'm going to at least get her back in to the waypoint token spot because that's where we eventually, or I'm assuming eventually, we need to be. We'll go ahead and flip our next encounter card, and we have activate all strength enemies. He is considered all types of enemies, so he will be activated. Here's the thing. We are going to use Icarus's taunt ability. So because of that, we will have the Menace token move over to him, and that Balrog or a Hellspawn will attack him. Now I'm going to remember this time that he has -1 hit, okay? We can't forget that. Move to engage, he's already engaged. Use Demonic Spell. So what Demonic Spell says is toss the token, and then depending upon which side we get, something's going to happen. Here is our 2-sided token. Depending upon what we flip, we'll have something happen. And I flung that off the board. Let's try that again. There we go. Since we rolled the purple, we have to place this token in the Hellspawn's area. Heroes outside this area don't have line of sight inside this area and vice versa. Oh, so we will not be able to range attack him while this is out. He will then attack with Fire Claws. I don't even want to know what that is. And then if he's engaged with 2 or more, he's not. Actually, it's just Icarus, so he will not vanish. For this attack, we'll just have 2 red and 1 blue. It has -1 armor. And if we have a lightning bolt, it causes more bleeding. And if we get a star, it's fire 2. 2 reds and 1 blue. Let's give him a roll. And we do have a lightning bolt. Now, he's already bleeding. So I think that just means he suffers 1 wound. So he'll take that. He'll also take a fire 2 because of the stars that he got. And then how much damage is he hitting him for? It's only 3 damage. He's got 2 magic armor, which will block 2 of them, and he has -1 armor here, but he still has 2 armor, so he blocks the other hit. So he doesn't have to roll for any of that, but let me see how much health he has. Icarus has a total of 9 damage on him, you guys. Oh boy, and he's bleeding out. This is bad. And he's got fire, so he's going to take his 10th point of damage at the beginning of the time phase. The advantage, though, is he does have his troll ring, and the bleeding effect will go away. That will end this round. That was so much fun. It's not even funny. I'm going to discard that event card, and then we'll go ahead and move to the time phase. During the time phase, we get to discard this bleeding, thank goodness. I'm just going to tick this down by 1 because he would heal 1 with the troll wing, but he takes 1 damage here. We'll start slowly ticking these powers down to cool off. Thorgar has what? Oh man, he's going to have 2 more times we can get rid of that one. Ariel has one more time for this one. She is going to be ready to rock next time. She's going to have to move into his location, though. But I think it'll be worth it, because she'll be able to have him suffer 2 straight damage. And then if she can just somehow find a way to do 2 more damage, or 1 more. He only has 3 health, you guys. Yeah, we should be able to do this. Well, I think it's time for Tristan to show his worth, just like Faramir. We're going to have Ariel go first. She now can do actions, so she's going to spend an action to move Tristan into here and attack. Because remember, they don't have line of sight, plus he attacks melee. But you can only see this Balrog, or the Hellspawn, when you're in this specific location, thanks to the smoke cloud he dropped. This Hellspawn only has 3 health. I'm just looking for him to do maybe 1 point of damage. He'll roll 2. He has 3 points of damage that he's doing. The Hellspawn will roll 3 blue dice. Come on. That is 1 block, but those 2 are not. He must have come from behind. The Hellspawn has no idea. No idea. So he goes down to 1 health. Now, unfortunately, the Menace token does go over to Ariel. So how companions work is companions can never be the vengeful character for one of these master enemies. They'll always go towards whoever controls it, unless that person's invisible for some reason. Then it would go to their companion. So yeah, he doesn't even care about Tristan. He's pissed that Tristan got him, but he knows Ariel's the one telling him what to do. And I think it's safe to say we might need to bring Tristan with us next time, because look at this. Ariel's just going to go ahead and move into this space. And then as a free action, she is going to Mana Bolt him, only using the level 1 for 1 HP. As the Hellraiser's demonic form is destroyed, with the help of the gods, the heroes awake from the terrible nightmare, each of them harboring the certainty something outside the shack has changed. Remove the purple Hellspawn from the quest. Finally. Discard all enemies on 21B. They're not considered killed. Move all heroes and companions back to the Story Event 1 area. Okay, on the board. Place Story 1 event area revealed sign on top of the event deck. We just gained 3 soul shards. You better believe we just gained 3 soul shards. That was a brutal fight. If the red cultist reached 0 HP, yeah, right, he did not do that. We will place Story Event 1 revealed on top of the event deck. And we are back from that hellish dream. Oh, that was great. I love that and hated it at the same time. And you know what? Tristan is still with us. That guy, he is way better than I give him credit for. So what I'm going to do, that ends Ariel's activation because she had to move. She could do another action, but I don't think there's anything that she can do. I'm going to move to Thorgar next. His first action will be to use his heal wounds on Icarus. He's going to heal 4 HP on him, so he only has 5 damage instead of 9. The question now becomes, do we feel like it's worth continuing moving quickly, or do we want to take a bit of a breather here? I don't have any idea what's going to happen next. And it said something about how the area looks different after having their dream. So I have a feeling we're going to go into those new map tiles. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I think we're okay. You know, a little bit worried about Ariel too. I got to heal her, but yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, we'll move here. I think that means we need to read this again. Yep, right here. If Story Event 1 is still on the map, go to 9.3, which we already did. Otherwise, go to 9.11. Outside the shack, the sharp brambles blocking the path have disappeared. In their stead is a natural path stretching far toward the Thunder Mountains, the possible hiding place of the cult. Place and connect the following map tiles to tile 5B. This is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to have to reset up the map. Let's keep reading. Place the following elements as shown. The rock wall, waypoint X, waypoint 5, the lightning bolt spawn gate closed, 2 search areas. Then we have to create a new token reserve, then place the appropriate number of shadow tokens as shown, place the double green demonic cultist as shown, take the blue night walker and shuffle it into the enemy deck, take the event 15 card and shuffle it in with the first top unrevealed event card of the event deck, remove waypoint 2 from the quest. And then there's this FAQ here, and it states here, it says replacing text. The bolt spawn gate must be placed open instead of closed, just like shown in the picture in the paragraph. So, okay, it's actually supposed to be open. And then I'm also remembering there's one in 917 and then one's for our next quest, as long as we get there. I've set up the board. I'm not going to go through all the steps. That would be a waste of your time. Hopefully I did everything right. You'll look at it. You'll let me know if I'm wrong. Here we have our demonic cultist that does start out on the board. It is the double seal green demonic cultist. Has 3 magic armor and it has arcane spines as its power. So if an attack deals damage to this enemy, the attacker suffers 1 HP. Here's what the map looks like. I just wanted you to see that the green cultist is right here. We are on Thorgar's turn. He's already moved 2. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a 3rd space. But from there, I don't believe we have line of sight. Yep, we do not. So we're not going to have line of sight of the cultist. We don't have an additional, we have 1 additional move we could do as our second action to move 1 space, but we need 2 to move here. Not worth it. So unfortunately, that's all we're going to be able to do on our turn. We'll end our turn. Let's go ahead and draw our encounter card. We'll flip our card, and it is activate all enemies in full health. So that demonic cultist is definitely in full health. He has no line of sight to any heroes, so he will try and recharge, but he's still at full. If there's a hero in line of sight, he'd attack, but that's not going to happen, so he's just going to summon a demon. Well, we had to place the blue Nightwalker on top of the enemy deck, or I should say shuffle it into the enemy deck, but the enemy deck was empty, so he's going to come out. This guy will have 9 health, has 1 armor, he rolls 3 blue dice for defense, and a star will give him +1 shield. Our final hero to go for this round will be Icarus. He's just going to move 1, 2, and the question is, does he want to move in with Thorgar? Yes, he does. He doesn't want to leave Thorgar alone. Come on, these 2 guys are a team. They work so well together. We got a shield, we got a hammer, we got a sword. Icarus also is not able to get into this spot, so I think we're just going to have to stay there. And that unfortunately means we're probably going to get an attack by one of these 2 guys, but what else can we do? We'll flip our next encounter card, and we have activate all green enemies. That's going to be that demonic cultist. He's going to do almost the exact same thing that he did before. He'll recharge, so he'll recharge his power here. There's no hero in line of sight, so then he is going to use Summon Demon. Now, Summon Demon is, if able, activate the highest rank demon in play. He can do that. That will be that blue Nightwalker. Now, the blue Nightwalker has no line of sight to anyone, so he will just simply move to engage the closest hero. If charged and in the same area with a wounded enemy, that's not going to worry. We're not going to worry about that. There's no enemies there. Otherwise, attack with Spectral Hand. Spectral Hand will be 2 auto successes, and it will be 4 blue dice. We've got our lethal, and he will target Icarus. I think I'm okay with that. He was just going to move right into here and attack. Now, what's a bummer about that is he's going to block our way to get to that demonic cultist. We can kill him, but if we kill him and we don't get rid of that cultist, he's just going to keep summoning these guys. So we've got to get ourselves over here. Here are 2 auto successes. Let's roll 4 dice. Oh, he almost could do a second attack. He has a total of 4 damage. None of it is lethal. We will block all of it between our armor and our magic armor. Our magic armor is 2, and our regular armor is 2. Take that, you little Nightwalker. We'll then move to the event phase. We'll discard this card, and that's it. Let's move to the time phase. During that time phase, Icarus will take a point of damage and heal a point of damage thanks to the fire. We will have his ability here 1 away from readying. Thorgar will have both of his healings 1 away from readying. But what's nice is Ariel will finally have her ice manipulator back, although last time that thing did not work well. And we'll flip these up. I think we're ready for the next round. Let's go ahead and start off with Ariel. So Ariel will first ask Tristan, hey Tristan, go and help him out, would you? You know, he might be a lot better than what I was giving him credit for. He's going to run himself in here. Now, look at this. We have Icarus, considering 2 characters. Thorgar is 1, and Tristan is 1. So we have 4 characters here. He is considered 2 characters, but we are still dominating them 2 to 4. So we'll get 1 automatic success with this attack, which unfortunately we can simply negate because all but arcane attacks get -1 hit against this guy. So we'll just roll the 2 red dice. We've got 2 points of damage coming in. He'll roll 2 blue dice, and he gets 2 defense. Well, okay, so he didn't really do anything, but at least he's in that location to give us domination. Ariel will then come in, and she will move 1, 2 right to here, and she will use her second action to focus and attack. But since she's attacking into a location where we have domination, we will get +1 success for that. And this is an arcane attack, so there's no reduction of this attack value. We're going to throw some dancing lights into this Nightwalker's eyes, so he does not have his armor. We're only going to use the level 1, because he only has 1 armor. And then we're going to use our ice manipulator, focus, and get the domination. So we have 4 auto successes. We're rolling 1 red, and let's go for it. We're going to do 4 blue dice. Let's see. Oh man, so many shields. We negate his armor, which doesn't really matter, but we did a total... Oh man, we didn't stun him. I was hoping we could stun him. Should we take the chance? Yeah, we've got it. Let's use our arcane robe to re-roll 1 of these. If we can get a star, we can also stun him. which would be nice. That means he won't activate. Come on. Yes, there's a star. So we stunned him. Oh, what am I saying? 1 star would have done that anyways. I was thinking here. How much damage are we doing? We have a total damage of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. He gets to roll 3 blue dice for defense. So 8 minus 8, 7, 6. So he'll take 6 out of his 9 health as damage there. Ooh, that was good. And of course, he is stunned, which means the next time he activates, he won't do anything. That's the kind of attack I'm used to seeing from Ariel. I have a feeling that Hellspawn kind of freaked her out. And so when she used her Ice Manipulator, it just didn't work. Or maybe it doesn't work in the dream world. Activate all blue enemies. Well, heck yeah. That will be just discarding this stun token. Cool. Thorgar's going to go ahead and go next. He says to Icarus, you've taken a beating today. Let me take care of this for you. So he's going to spend 1 action to focus. He has 4 auto successes with focusing plus the domination of 5. This is an arcane attack, so it's not reduced. We'll add the 3 additional rolls. Oh, that's terrible. We're going to use Thorgar's reroll on these 2, so he can reroll 2 dice. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a critical. So let's draw our critical token. Wow, we're almost out of criticals. He will have -1 armor, which is useless. He doesn't have any armor anyways. With this 8 damage, he'll roll 3 dice for defense, and he gets 1 defense. So he took 7 damage. Yeah, he is gone. He'll drop for us a loot token and 3 beautiful soul shards, and our loot token is a treasure. And we'll go ahead and get the arcane robe. Oh, this is totally an upgrade for Ariel. Great. I'm going to leave this on the ground. I'm not going to pick it up. That way Ariel can pick it up for free, because that's going to be perfect for her. Now, we haven't yet moved this round, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to move here. And then I'm just curious, if we move to this spot, I would say that we do not have line of sight into where that shadow token is. So I think let's go ahead and move into his space. Yeah, come on, bring it. So we're going to move into there, and then we're going to use our blessed hammers. Wait a second, there's another shadow token over here. We might have line of sight. We definitely would. So our blessed hammers are range 1. So let's stay here, because we definitely would not have line of sight. No, we almost do, but I'd say that gets blocked off there. So yeah, we're going to stay within range 1, and then we're going to use our blessed hammers. We have 1 auto success. Let's roll, and we have a lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolts, 3 lightning bolts. Oh, no star. Bummer. Oh well. We will definitely do a critical, and I guess we could bash him away. I actually really don't want to bash him away. I want to keep him where he is. So I'm just going to do the critical. So let's see. We'll grab a critical token, and he gets... Oh, he can't use his lightning abilities if he has any. And so he'll take 2 damage. He's got 3 magic armor, so he'll just lose 2 of them. We'll then flip our encounter card, and we have activate all red, otherwise the lowest rank, which of course is our green demonic cultist. He only sees Thorgar. He's within range 1, so he'll move to engage. If charged, it's not charged because he used it already. Otherwise, attack with Ritual Dagger. If wounded, which he is wounded, he will use Teleport, which teleport states move to the area with the most enemies within 3 areas, if any. Well, there aren't any, so he won't teleport. He's too scared to teleport. He'll come into here. He's going to try and slap Thorgar in the head with this book. This is a 2 red, 2 blue attack. We'll roll. We have 1, 2, 3 total hits. He has no stars, so he will not recharge. 3 hits. 1 is blocked by this magic defense. 1 is blocked by the armor, so he only has to roll 1 blue die for defense, and he gets a star, which is useless. So Thorgar will take 1 point of damage. Actually, you know what? No, he won't. He'll use 1 of his barricades, put it down to a 1, and that's +1 shield. He doesn't take anything. This will work out for us, I think. We're going to have Icarus as our last player to go. He's going to move into here. That takes 2 of his movement. He is then going to focus, use his C-Fin, and hammer at this guy. He needs to get a total of 7 damage. The nice thing is he already has 5 damage. 4 of them are from the 3 autos plus the focus, and now they're dominating that area, so that's another +1. Rolling 4 blue dice, and lots of shields. That's terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We needed 1 more point of damage. Unfortunately, This guy also has Arcane Spines, so if an attack deals damage, he will suffer 1 point of damage, so he'll go to having 6 damage. But I do always have something up my sleeve, so to speak, and that is our Icy Knives. That's 1 auto success. We will have to roll 3 blue dice, so these are not here, but 1 auto success, no gremlin. Yes, no gremlin. We did enough damage there to take him out. He only needed 1 more point of damage. That does mean, though, we take another point of damage because of those Arcane Spines, so we will go to a total of 7 points of damage. This demonic cultist will drop for us another loot token, which we will immediately pick up, and that's 50 coins. I've got a couple of those left, and 2 more soul shards. So yeah, we've got tons of soul shards. That will end this round, so we'll go ahead and draw our event card, and we have Hidden Trap. Draw a trap card, apply its effects in the starting location of the active hero. We have for our trap, which is guaranteed to hit Thorgar and Icarus, the Abyssal Pit. Each hero within one area, so that's where Icarus and Thorgar are, becomes KO'd. So they take out this guy, and then they trip, and they fall into a pit. They get KO'd, and then they're attacked by 1 per soul rank divided by 2. So that means they're each attacked for 2 points of damage. Now, Icarus doesn't even have to roll. He's got 2 armor. Thorgar, though, will have to roll a die because he might take damage there. We have 1 armor, so that blocked 1 of the damage, but the other one, we have a lightning, so that will work. That'll block the other damage. Tristan, of course, is back here looking at them like, what the heck are you guys doing? Didn't you guys see that pit? That's why I stayed back here. We'll move to that time phase. Icarus will heal 1, so he only has 6 points of damage. Gosh, I gotta heal him. He'll also ready his accurate strike. Thorgar will get his healing back, so he can help out Icarus there. Ariel will get back her dancing lights. Her ice manipulator will have to wait 2 more rounds, and she'll get back her magic bolt. Oh darn, you guys, I forgot about this green cultist. We needed to roll a blue die. If he gets a star, we should have spawned a demon. Let's see, he gets a shield. Good. To start us off this round, let's go ahead and have Thorgar activate. So he's going to use his dash to climb out of that pit, and he's going to go, hey, Icarus, let me help you out. He's going to use his heal wounds for his second action. That will be for the 4 HP. So now Icarus only has 2 damage. Yep, 2 damage. Which we're actually going to heal to full using our Purify. So that will come back in 2 rounds. But that means Icarus is fully healed. Thanks, bud. And now it looks like he's just taking a nap in the pit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our step here for our first movement. That does mean we're going to reveal both of these tokens. Oh, that's a quest token. Okay, and this one is a quest enemy token. So let's see what the quest enemy token is. I think to go here with the quest token, we actually have to be in this location. So I won't read it now. I will look at this one, though. Among the 1,000 voices of the wilderness, a hiss attracts the heroes, its unspoken message full of menace. If Quest 8 Ifrit escaped was noted, no it wasn't, we go to 919. What appeared to be an impending menace happens to be nothing but the wind's voice through branches and rocks. Hunting demons may influence minds and create illusionary enemies, even where there are none. Yeah, that definitely sounds like that's right. Remove the quest enemy shadow token from the quest. After fighting demons and cultists all day, no wonder we hear things like that. Let's go ahead and use our second movement to move here, and let's check out Waypoint X. The party follows the path through a series of grottos. Although they appear at first glance as natural, the vault is finely carved in several different styles, as if humans and dwarves had worked together to create this small yet glorious entrance. Within the cave, some boulders block one of the tunnels. Air and light filter through them, however indicating something must lie beyond the barrier, a barrier that would take a long time to remove. If this is the first time reading this paragraph, place 4 HP tokens per hero on top of the rock wall token. It represents the barrier which can be destroyed to clear the way. The rock wall token can be targeted, attacked, and wounded like a standard enemy. It has no defense. Remove the token when it reaches 0 HP. Each hero moving over this waypoint can spend an action to examine the caves. To do so, roll 3 red dice. Thorgar and Skeld heroes roll an additional red die. I don't have any actions left. I can't do it. It says here, if you get an SS result, go to 920. Otherwise, nothing happens. Well, maybe we'll come back to it. I don't think I'm going to spend time hammering on a wall over there for search tokens. That wall has a total of 12 HP. Yeah, I'm probably just going to leave it alone. I think I have one more movement. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and move into here and check out this quest token. And just to make sure, yeah, I think where that X is, there's no chance. Yep, we have no line of sight over there. Oh, do we have line of sight here? No, we definitely didn't. Okay, good. Among the trees, a human shape moves cautiously. Leave the quest shadow token revealed on the map and resume play until at least one hero moves into the same area, then continues to resolve this paragraph. Whoops. Yeah, I should have done that before, but that's okay. Once reached, the shape is revealed to be a middle-aged man wearing leather armor and armed with a sword and a bow, the equipment of a woodsman, or an unsavory poacher. As he approaches the heroes, the man shows his open empty hands and speaks. Hail, strangers. Name is Cyric, and since long ago I have defended these woods from unpleasant beings. However, the invaders are now beyond my abilities. Wood and steel can do very little against evils from the abyss. Curse the cultists and their corrupted faith. I have seen you fighting and easily slaying those monsters. Well, mostly easily. If you wish, I offer you my sword and bow as long as you help me fight the wicked monsters haunting my woods. Deal? That sounds good to me. We have 3 choices. We can accept the help, we can refuse the help, or we can attack Cyric. Yeah, I think we're going to accept the help. Any help is needed. Just think, how many times has Tristan come in at the clutch time to help us? Yeah. Okay, Cyric draws his weapon and joins the party ready to fight. I will help you as long as I can, or as far as the mountains. The underground will see me only after my last breath. Well, let the hunt begin. Take the green raider, okay, the single seal, and scroll cards and assign them to the active hero or another hero of the party. So, yeah, I'd prefer that to be Icarus, not Thorgar, because Thorgar uses... Well, actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have it be Thorgar. Let's have it be Thorgar. We have here the Green Raider can be activated once per round by the assigned hero at the beginning or at the end of his turn by spending an action and applying one of the 2 choices. Move up to 3 areas, and then apply the appropriate enemy scroll behavior with the following exception. Play it against enemies instead of heroes. This means apply the behavior rules based on the distance to the closest enemy and target, using its on-hand slash and its off-hand as pierce. The Green Raider recharges its charge in each time phase. Oh, cool. All enemies consider the Green Raider as a standard fighting companion. The Green Raider cannot be healed by heroes except for body conditions. Its wounds are permanent until death. And then we'll remove the quest shadow from the quest. And then the additional FAQ is just that if he gets killed, he's removed from the quest. Cool. I love companions. That will end Thorgar's activation. Let's go ahead and move to Icarus. He will use his dash to stand up. He'll go 1, 2, and let's go ahead and see if he can do this. He can spend 1 action. He'll roll 3 red dice, and he gets the SS. Wow. Carefully examining the carvings on the stone, the hero notices the dwarven runes for the names of the 3, Aneris, Enomis, and Mir, are in deeper relief than the others. Pressing them in the right order, and the wall beyond the entrance slides back, revealing a shrine tomb. According to the state of the altar and the gifts on it, the heroes appear to be the first living beings entering this holy place in a long time. Place and connect the 11B map tile to 19B, then place the open shrine and a chest as shown. Then remove this waypoint token from the quest. Well, it must be after traveling together for 8 quests, Icarus and Thorgar have gotten to know each other pretty well, and so he probably learned a little bit of this dwarven runes from Thorgar. That's pretty cool. So he spent 1, 2, he can spend his third action or third movement to move here. He's already done his dash, he can't do another action, but hey, he can check out that chest next round. Ariel will go last. She'll activate Tristan. 1, 2, 3. He'll move to here. And then she'll move 1. She will pick this up, put this in her backpack. She can't carry everything that she has, so she is going to drop the Snow Troll Tooth down on the table here. She's then going to do a rearrange action using this Arcane Robe. She's going to put that on. She's then going to drop this Arcane Robe that she had from before, and then pick this up because she can do that for free. She's only moved 1. Move 2, 3, 4. She's done her 2 actions. That will end this round. We'll go ahead and grab this hidden trap card, put that in the discard pile, and then we'll move to our time phase. That's just going to get more of our powers cooling down. Icarus is fully healed. Yeah, I think we're set to go.